The big tooth. The tooth roots. We need to make 4 tooth roots in total. The crochet methods of these tooth roots are all the same. We'll demonstrate one of them. Wrap the yarn around your knit finger, and then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and mid finger. Work into a magic ring. Make a loop around your mid finger, and pinch the crossover of the yarn. Insert hook into the loop on mid finger, yarn hook, and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed on the mid finger. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 6 crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn hook, and pull through the loop on the hook. That's 1 chain stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning is to raise the height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring, yarn hook, and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn hook, and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of both loops of the V shape. This is the first stitch of round 1. We need to mark the first stitch of every round. Work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into the magic ring, yarn hook, and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn hook, and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. 2 V shapes on the side stand for 2 single crochets. The loop on the hook is not counted as 1 stitch. Insert hook into the magic ring, yarn hook, and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn hook, and pull through both loops on the hook. The third single crochet is done. Continue to work 3 more single crochets in the same way. Six V shapes on the side stand for 6 single crochets. The loop on the hook is not counted as 1 stitch. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert the hook into the marked stitch. Yarn the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the ranging loop on the hook. That's 1 snip stitch. Tighten up when working the snip stitch. The snip stitch serves as a collection. It's not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. Pay attention to the yarn's tightness during crocheting. If it's too tight, we can't insert the hook easily. If it's too loose, the fabric will be out of shape. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn the hook, and pull through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch is story's height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 6 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch, where we just worked the snip stitch of last round. Mark the first single crochet. This is the first stitch of round 2. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Continue to work 5 more increases in the same way. We need to work 2 single crochets in each stitch. Six increases are done. Remove the marker and work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert the hook into the marked stitch. Yarn the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 snip stitch. Make sure to tighten up when working the snip stitch. The snip stitch serves as a collection. It's not counted into the number of stitches. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 12 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn the hook and pull through the loop on the hook. The chain stitch at the beginning is story's height and will not be counted into the number of stitches. Then work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Finish 12 single crochets in total. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 11 more single crochets. Twelve single crochets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch. Insert the hook into the mark stitch, yarn the hook and pull up loop. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then pull the first loop on the hook through the original loop on the hook. That's 1 snip stitch. Round 3 is done.